Dave Dog here. This is episode 9 of Road to Glory with Bradford Park Avenue. We've got a lot of catching up to do. Since you were last with us on New Year's Day, we're now on the 25th of March and we're at home to Buxton today. First of all, let's have a look at the transfer market. We brought in one player on loan, Connor O'Brien from Accrington. And he's a left back, 18 years old and 3-star, 5-star potential ability. And he's been brought in to provide cover on the left-hand side at left back. He can also play further forward as well, wing back, winger, midfielder. So currently a good utility option on that left side. The other transfer news is that Ollie Murch, who we signed in December, has left us. He was only on a non-contract basis. He's gone out to Stourbridge, wasn't getting much game time. Again, we signed him as a cover at right back. And he's gone to Stourbridge. Nothing he could do about that. Non-contract, he has left. One just arranged recently is Lloyd Smith going out on loan to Witten to further his learning and abilities, hopefully. Let's have a look at the results then since New Year's Day. So we're left in episode 8 with that away win at Farsley, 3-1 with a Jacob Blythe hat-trick. There's been some ups and downs along the way. Lots of frustration. So next one, home to Kettering. Kettering near the bottom of the table, as it is always. We were expecting to win this game, but we lost 4-2. So their striker, Dakari Sheriff, 4 goals in the game. That always seems to happen when we get beat by quite a few. The centre forward scores a hat-trick, or in this case, 4 goals. Dakari Sheriff, 18th minute. We equalise with a penalty from Jacob Blythe, 30 minutes. Added time at the end of the first half, 45 plus 1, they took the lead and made it 2-1. 3-1 and 4-1 before David Hamed, who'd come on as a sub, got one back, a consolation. 4-2 went down to Kettering, and that wasn't one that I saw coming. So next game, Spennymoor away, top of the table, Spennymoor, and decent performance, but we went down by 1 goal. Harry Lewis in the 19th minute. We didn't play that well actually. It was poor finishing by Spennymoor and they only got a 1-0 win. Following that up, away to Chester, FA Trophy 4th round. We went down 3-1. Again, was expecting it, although Chester were roundabout us in the table. We went 1 up through Hamed after 13 minutes. Lloyd Marsh Hughes equalised with a penalty after 34, conceding a lot of penalties. And then Brad Doherty was sent off, 2 yellow cards. 36 minutes, we were really up against it. Further goals from Rickard and Willoughby in added time mean we went out of the FA Trophy. So we'll concentrate on the league. Next game, we went into a bit of a run here. Kidderminster away. Kidderminster are fighting for the title. So again, not a bad performance considering who we were playing. 2-0. Goals in 31 minutes and 45 plus 2 for Kidderminster. And GSK having a few bad games recently, making mistakes, but not a bad performance against a team that's going up for the title. Chorley away, we got back to winning ways then, changed the tactic, we went to a 4-4-2, we got a goal from Hamed after 41 minutes and managed to hang on for a 1-0 win against Chorley, so we turned the tide there. We followed that up with an away draw at Gloucester 1-1. Jacob Blythe the penalty on 52 minutes and Kevin Dawson equalised. So another point, so that was 2 games unbeaten. Made it 3, thought the 4-4-2 was going to work. Leamington, near the bottom of the table. We won 2-0 despite Brad Doherty getting sent off. I think we've had about 5 or 6 red cards this season. Brad Doherty off after 64 minutes. We'd taken the lead through Hamed after 51, but we increased the lead with 10 men. So a comfortable victory there, and Hamed getting 2. As I say, we'd gone to 4-4-2. This meant we were playing with 2 forwards, Hamed and Blythe, and I thought everything was rosy. But next game, Brackley, I think they're about 6th or 7th in the league. We were unfortunate and went down 3-2. We were 2-0 down after 16 minutes through Rooney and Armson. Hamed pulled one back on 76. Makama, 77 minutes straight after, made it 3-1. And Finn O'Boyle, who came on a sub, got his first goal for the club on loan from Harrogate, made it 3-2. So not a bad performance overall. Brackley, as I say, are up near the top. We then had a rethink after this Blythe game, losing 2-0 at home to Blythe. Again, Blythe in the playoff positions. Really poor game this one. Penalty again given away, and 2 goals in 36 minutes we were behind but we couldn't score. This was the first game where we actually changed the formation. We've gone back to the 4-2-3-1 that given us some success earlier on in the season. Jacob Blythe up front with Finn O'Boyle, although not playing well in that game. We'll see Finn O'Boyle has been excellent for us. So Chester again at home. We lost 2-0, so still not coming right. Hamed up front this time, Blythe on the bench, and 2-0 defeat at home to Chester. That was a poor one. I was despairing here. We were getting into a rut, but we stopped that against Peterborough Sports away with a 0-0 draw and a great defensive performance there. Next game, Telford away, went down 3-2. This was a game where we were leading 2-0. The 4-2-3-1 with Finn O'Boyle as a shadow striker. Finn O'Boyle, 2 goals, 11 and 37. They pulled one back just before half time, 39. But in the second half, 2 goals to them. We missed chances. And as you can see there, Jacob Blythe, 6.4. But O'Boyle with 2 goals. And we should have won that game. Never mind lost. So Finn O'Boyle, he's got fit now. And Alfreton at home. This was a game I was dreading after the results we've been having. Alfreton in the playoffs as well. We went 1-0 up. A headed goal from Havern after 26 minutes. Finn O'Boyle put us 2-0 up after 54. A late penalty for Alfreton, but we hung on, and that was a great win for us. Thought we may have turned the corner here. Next game up, the last game we played, we beat Buxton away 3-1. They're near the bottom. We made a terrible start. Scored in the first minute, Jake Wright. We came back 2 goals from O'Boyle. A Blythe penalty, 90+4. That sealed it. A great 3-1 away win there. So there we are. That's where we've got to. Ups and downs. But the one thing about it is Finn O'Boyle. He's definitely made the difference to us recently. Today's game home to Buxton. Let's see the team for today. Back to our 4-2-3-1. We're going balanced on this one as Buxton are, again, one of the lower sides. We should have a good chance against them. Said that before. So it's GSK in goal. Usual defence, Dunstan and Staunton are the wing backs, and Havern and Lund, our central defensive partnership. As you can see there, our best central defensive pairing. We've got a good pairing in front of them, Richmond and Fielding in central midfield. Blythe as a target forward up front, ably assisted by Boyle in that shadow striker role. We've got Doherty on the left and Hopper on the right. This has become more or less our settled team. We're playing 1 game a week mainly now, so that is helping with the fitness of our defenders, and we're keeping a settled back 5 in there. So on the bench today, Tom Sams, Connor O'Brien on loan from Accrington, a left back, Jamie Spencer, Will Longbottom and David Hamed as our backup striker. So let's get into this game and hopefully we'll get another 3 points on the board. I've got a confession to make. During the live com of this match against Buxton, I pressed the buttons in the wrong order, recorded all the bits that I didn't want to record during the substitutions and everything during the game, pressed to stop the recording. So I'm going to show you highlights of the game, and we're going to join it here in the 40th minute. Apologies again for that, but you'll get the gist of the game, and I promise I won't do it again. Fielding picks up the ball, it's raining as usual. Tackle comes in there, he jumped in with 2 feet, says the commentary, and Kirby is shown the red card. So Buxton down to 10 men, just coming towards half time. Fielding takes the kick and headed clear there, but Brisley was caught pushing Havern, and we get a penalty. We get a bit of luck, a sending off, and then a penalty. 43rd minute, Blythe steps up, hits it straight at the keeper, who by surprise lets it in, doesn't stop the ball, and we take the lead. Yes! Just before half time. This is the second half. O'Boyle runs in, passes a great ball into Blythe, and he scores his second. So we're 2-0 up. Yes! Just after half time, it's all happening around half time. Sending off, penalty, and then Blythe makes it 2-0. So things going really well for us. Here are Buxton with the kick-off, and we have been playing a lot better since we changed back to our 4-2-3-1. And but the thing that has been hurting us as there's a ball in, and Thompson reduces the deficit there, makes it 2-1 straight away. So even with 10 men, Buxton managed to score. So lots of highlights around here. We show the kickoff, and Lund coming forward, plays the ball out wide. Hopper going down the wing, and going to get a decent ball in here. And Richmond picks up outside the box, plays back to Dunstan, puts a good ball in, but Blythe beaten to it there, but we're still knocking on the door. Richmond, look at that for a shot. Yes! Richmond scored early on the season. He only does long ranges, and that's his second of the season. What a belter that was into the top corner to make it 3-1 after 48 minutes. And GSK punches out, but dispatched by Ibrahim. Another long range goal makes it 3-2. So we can't get away from Buxton. Even with their 10 men, they're scoring goals. We're into 68 minutes now, and Blythe in a deep position, plays it through to O'Boyle, takes it on the chest, but keeper spreads himself and saves that one, and it's cleared away by a defender for a corner. And Fielding with the corner. Rain still pouring down. Here he goes. Fielding punched out by keeper. O'Boyle on the edge of the box, placed to Doherty, who's fouled, and it's a free kick just on the edge of the D. And is this Fielding? Yeah, Fielding taking this. And can he put this one away? He can. Blast that one in. Yes! Both central midfielders on the score sheet, and 70 minutes. That made it 4-2 against the 10 men of Buxton. Into the 80th minute. Fielding back to Sams, who'd come on as sub. O'Boyle puts it through to Blythe for his hat-trick, but Richardson saves in the Buxton net, and no hat-trick so far for Jacob Blythe. Longbottom with a corner, headed out by Akpan at the front post. Hopper picks up. Can he get the ball in? Runs wide, puts it in. O'Boyle misses that one, and cleared away by Buxton. 87th minute. It was all, they played well with 10 men, did Buxton, and they were always knocking on the door, although we did have a 2-goal cushion. Here's a really bad miss here, and their forward there ran into the box. The easiest job to put it away, but he didn't, and 4-2, we still lead. Lund coming away. He likes to get forward, does Lund. Out to Hopper. Hopper crosses in, and Burke at the back post there, heads clear. O'Brien picks up. Blythe again, and hit the crossbar, so coming close to that hat-trick, but no hat-trick on this occasion. Longbottom comes away. There were a lot of highlights in the added time, and leading 4-2, you would think we were safe, but it always keeps you. Here's Blythe, another chance for a hat-trick. Had lots of chances. He does have lots of chances, misses as many as he scores, and Jacob Blythe, if he was an all-round player, he would probably have had about 30 goals this season, but I think he's knocking on the door with 18 and 19, and it's not a bad return. Here's Blythe again, but tame header straight to the keeper, and that's just about the end of the game. And there we go, big clearance from Richardson. Sykes Kenworthy comes out to sweep, knocks it through to Blythe. As I say, a lot of highlights in the added time, and not really necessary, I don't think, because not a lot happened. A lot of play like this, midfield, end to end, but no chances. And Longbottom crosses in, keeper picks up again into the last minute of the added time. Richardson clears, plays up to Thompson, and we go on. Ibrahim plays it out wide there, nobody there. O'Brien clearing up, plays it inside to Havern. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. Time's up. Still going on. Longbottom plays through to O'Boyle, loses control, and Ibrahim clears that one. And that's the end of the game. Third successive win. First time this season we've done that. 2 goals for Blythe, 1 for Richmond, 1 for Fielding. Sykes Kenworthy getting 6.2 there. I don't know why. He didn't have any chance with the goals, really. Defenders, 6.5 Lund, 6.5 Dunstan, 6.4 Staunton. You've got to say, conceding 2 goals with against 10 men is not good. Attacking wise, we've been really good recently. So let's see where that leaves us in the table. So we're in 14th place, 6 games to go. We've played 40. We've got 51. The magic figure is 50 to avoid relegation. I think we're almost there, not mathematically. There's still 18 points to play for. Farsley, 4th from bottom with 39, so that could give them 57. But I always take it that if there's more points distance than games to play, you are more or less safe. So we've got a gap of 12 points with 6 games to play. That's two points per game. They've got to catch up. I think we're home and dry. We can look forward to another season in the National League North. We'll be coming back in the next episode, probably play the final game, but I'll update you on to how we're looking at for next season, what we're looking to do. We've got all contracts ending more or less, apart from Dunstan and Staunton, who've been extended. The new signings possibly, I think they've got a couple of years. But join us next time. Please subscribe, set notifications so you won't miss a thing, and we'll get back this week to normal service of Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, 3 episodes a week. Thank you very much for watching. This is Dave Dog. Goodbye for now.